Yeah, it's been going well. Just trying to help the other guys, learn the new system, learning the scheme of things, staying involved mentally, getting mental reps every day, and then, going through the indie part of it, really working on technique, footwork, route running, and, just kind of been a sidekick for Coach Beck here during spring ball, helping the younger guys with scripts and during our team periods and stuff.
What's it been like kind of taking on that role of being kind of the sidekick? You've been here a while, so taking that leadership role, what's that?
I love it. I mean, I want to coach when I'm done playing eventually, so this is kind of a nice little step for me to learn some things that, happens off the field in the film room when we're not necessarily up here. How, the coaches work, how they put scripts together, and then, helping the younger guys, like I said, run through plays, learn different schemes, and, just making sure they're locked into the current play, forgetting about the past one, and, not looking too far ahead when we're running our plays, just focusing on the play itself.
What made you want to get into coaching?
Yeah, my dad, he's a coach, so I've been around the game all my life. I think since probably when I was probably like 5 years old, I've kind of realized I want to coach and be around the game for a really long time.
Is there any young guys in particular you've been working with?
Yeah, all of them. Been working with, with a couple tight ends down, Borkature, AJ, Carney, and Evan. So, they've had a really good spring. Being there to help them has been awesome. I've really enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean, if you were in the room with us, you'd realize that all those guys want to learn. They're in the room all times when I'm in there, so I'm really been working with all of them. And then kind of for me, working with them, it's keeping me fresh. So I've really tried to focus on that as well.
How about for you physically? I know you can get as specific or not as you want, but just what's that been like? Do you feel like you're going to play on Saturday?
I'm not planning on playing on Saturday. But I've been doing indie periods, been running, still lifting, doing all that type of stuff, just not any of the contact stuff. So.
Are you to the point where the mental reps are good enough? I mean, you've been in the system a couple of years now.
Yeah, I think there's always room for improvement, always room for growth. So getting the middle reps, I don't think you can get enough of them. I think you can take as many as you want and always get better. So I've really been trying to focus on that and, locking in on the play that we're running, imagining myself in the spot with whoever's out there and, what I do in certain situations against this front, this coverage and stuff like that. So it's been really helped me stay fresh in the playbook.
How about just on offense? What are you excited for fans to see on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to see some new things. I don't know how many new things. I don't know. That's up to the coaches. But, you're going to see hard-nosed football with our running backs. You're going to see, our quarterbacks throwing great balls, giving us opportunities to go up and make plays, and our receivers and tight ends, of course, always making plays. So it'll be fun.
So, yeah, talking to Coach Beck, he was excited about the tight end being more of a target.
Mm-hmm.
So how much of that have you seen so far in the spring ball?
I've seen a lot of it. There's, in my opinion, I think we're always open. We're big-bodied dudes out there. We got a lot of mismatches on linebackers and safeties and corners, I've kind of been joking around with the quarterbacks. Just throw it up to us, we'll go up and make a play, no matter if we're covered or not. So.
What kind of increased presence do your tight ends have so far this spring in the red zone? Have you seen that kind of transpire as well?
Yeah, we've got a couple plays that are really meant for us, and kind of like what I just told him. Just throw it up to us. We'll go up and make a play. That's been my mentality. I want that to be our mentality for our whole room, to go out and make plays. And just the quarterbacks have been giving us great opportunities this spring.
You were running rescue for Austin Allen's kind of emergence and kind of the draft process. I guess what sort of motivation is that sort of seeing that happen?
Yeah, I've said it many times. Oz is my roommate, one of my best friends. We've been staying in touch. Obviously with me out in the spring, it's been kind of hard for him to stay on my behind, because we always watch film together, and we correct one another. So I'm not getting those live reps, but he's done a great job, and I definitely want to do what he does, and I want to do better things as well as him. We got a little competition going. Him and I go back and forth. I'm going to break your record, all that stuff like that. But Oz is going to do great in the league, and I'm really excited to see where he goes.
So for you to be able to break that record, what do you have to be able to do this year?
I got to make plays. It's that simple. Get myself open, catch balls that are 50-50 balls. Be a threat in the pass game, and then also I got to be a threat in the run game as well. I got to make powerful blocks. Drive my feet. Really try and open gaps for the running backs, and scouts will see that. If we make plays, and then if in the run game if we're making good blocks as well.
The coaches have often talked about you as a blocker.
Mm-hmm.
Has the pass catching side been that thing that maybe you've made bigger strides in the last year or so?
Yeah, I'd like to think that. I consider myself a pass blocker as well, or a run blocker, but I also consider myself a threat in the pass game as well. And I really, I think when I'm able to show that, when I'm back, we'll be able to draw up some plays and stuff for the tight ends to get open and be more of a threat in the pass game.
It's been a while. What's it been like having your dad on staff?
It's been awesome. Him and I go back and forth. I'll be running around it. Up in the stadium, and I'll see him. It was kind of weird at first. I'm walking by and I'm like, "What are you doing here?" Because he was at a different school. But I really enjoyed it, and he's been a great help for me. We sit down and we talk football. We try to keep it up here when we're talking football, and then I'll go back over to my parents' house and we'll try to leave the football behind. We'll have small chatter about it, but back home at the house, it's more of a family thing.